I'm really excited to be meeting some people who are using their passion for growing produce to reach out to their communities in some quite unexpected places. This is Spitalfields City Farm, one of the projects which is being supported by the Debbie and Andrews micro-sponsorship scheme. It's right near where I live in East London, and the vegetable garden in particular is a real focus for the locals. Richard Walker is a community gardener. Well, Richard, you've got some work for me, some seeds to sort, but tell me a little about the farm while we get stuck in.
Now if you come here, it's got 8 different things that we do. We're a rare breeds farm, we're an education project, we've got loads of school groups who come here as part of their curriculum. We've got a massive food growing thing. I mean, in 2014 we grew 14,000 meals on site.
So Richard, tell me about some of the groups that come and visit the farm.
One of the groups that I work with is a psychotherapy group from Hackney. This is a group of Turkish Kurdish women. So people are coming back down here, they're learning to grow vegetables, they're reconnecting with the skills that they have. They're also doing that in a psychotherapeutic setting. It's a space for them to start to talk about things that have happened in their lives. Have some people come down here and volunteer with me, and some of them will be here every week, and this is a major source of the greens coming into their kitchen to feed them and feed their family. They trade in work with me, they walk away with greens. Other people that come down 3 times, I'll never see them again. It's been that little nudge they needed. To actually take on an allotment or take on that barren bit of land on their estate was intimidating until they took that tiny action of going to 2 or 3 volunteer sessions, and suddenly the confidence came that they go off and they set up their own growing projects, and then they're inspiring other people. You know, you really can start to produce a lot of your own food just from a tiny space if you're prepared to work it quite hard.
Love to see some more of the garden. Anything more in store?
This is my prize kale. It was given to us by a lady called Stella. Stella had to flee for her life from Zimbabwe. She grabbed the cuttings of kale and she brought them over here. They're amazing because you just take a cutting and you put it in the ground, not a seed, a cutting, and it grows.
So what you're trying to do is grow as much as you can, but just using rainfall.
I'm trying to get people to start to say, do you know what, I can source a little bit of this food from myself. That's the next scarcity that we're going to be starting to get scared about is water.
Richard, should we get feeding?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so let's just push your kale aside, grab handfuls of manure.
There we go, job done. It's been great to see what you've been up to at Spitalfields City Farm, and thanks so much for having me.
It's been a pleasure.
What a lovely guy, and what an amazing place, and such energy. And they're using that to connect with a local community in the shadow of the city. And I grabbed some of that kale too.